the hydrogen policy that the government has come out is not really for cars or anything, right? It's basically for three industries: steel, fertilizers, and oil refining. So
Okay.
what the government is saying is that listen, we want we want you guys to produce hydrogen and use hydrogen as an energy source, as an
Okay.
alternative energy source. Their
Okay.
reasoning being that first of all, it is a very efficient source of energy,
Yep.
and the production of hydrogen also can be relied on renewable energy,
Yes.
right? So it is a win-win situation for both cases, wherein you don't need to first of all rely on fossil
So,
fuels to generate energy to generate hydrogen, right?
okay.
You
No,
can
so
rely
that's
on
actually
non-renewable.
that's actually so again, because I've done study on this and I was very curious on hydrogen cars. The generation of hydrogen fuel through renewable sources is actually really really hard.
It is
Uh,
so that is why they've come up with the policy, right? So
okay.
so basically green hydrogen is hydrogen gas produced through electrolysis of water. Now
Okay.
electrolysis is an energy intensive process, right? It splits
Very.
water molecule into hydrogen and oxygen.
Yeah.
So the government is like, it's calling it green hydrogen because they're going to use renewable power to achieve this, right?
Okay.
What the policy gives is 25 years of free power transmission from any renewable energy plants to set up supply for green hydrogen production. For example, if there is a renewable energy generator in Rajasthan, right, he
Okay.
can supply his energy to a green hydrogen plant in Assam, and
Okay.
they would not be required to pay any interstate transmission charges.
Okay. So
So
that's
the
really good.
okay, so the move is likely it's going to make more commercial, more economical sense for key users of hydrogen and ammonia, which is basically oil refining, fertilizer, and steel sectors, right?
Okay.
Now the
I hope.
incentives.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Please
So the
finish.
incentives are like it's a single portal for all clearances, right, for
Okay.
setting up green hydrogen production, as
Okay.
well as the facility for producers to bank on any surplus renewable energy generated with
Okay.
discoms. So they can store it for 30 days and then use it as required.
So if more and more people actually end up setting this up, then
Exactly. So the idea is
I
to
think
for
I can probably well get one of these. Look at how sick the car looks, Siddharth.
oh yeah.
That's a hydrogen car. It looks
Okay.
sick, right?
Yeah, it looks insane.
So yeah, but if more and more people set it up, then that's amazing, dude. Because that will
Yeah.
actually open up hydrogen as a fuel source.
So exactly, that's what. So the basic idea behind this is good energy source, renewable energy source,
Okay.
doesn't require any fossil fuels. Yes, it is expensive. Yes, we don't have the necessary technology for electrolysis right now. That is the main hindrance, right? Once we achieve that, we can actually become a net exporter of green hydrogen and ammonia. So the policy is to first of all kickstart the industry in India, so that people are aware that okay, there is such an industry and you can set up a green hydrogen plant and you can get energy from renewable sources. And secondly, to make India self-sufficient in hydrogen firstly, and secondly to start exporting. So that is the idea behind it, and I think it's a good step. I think we should keep exploring newer sources of energy which don't rely on fossil fuels, and this is a very good alternative. Just needs to be figured out how to make it more feasible, how to make it more
The physics
economical.
and the math of it needs to work out.
No, more than the physics and the maths, the economics need to work out. So
Okay.
the economics can work out only once we have advanced in technology at least 5 to 10 years. And I'll tell you the best part about this. So the government has set a target कि we should target कि $2 के अंदर हाइड्रोजन बनाना चाहिए अपने को, एक एक यूनिट है ना. And Mukesh Ambani is like, no, we should set a target of $1. Why are we not ambitious enough? We should set a target of $1, and then we should start exporting. And Reliance has already committed to green energy, right? Renewable energy for almost 70 to 80% of its energy needs. And Reliance is going to push insanely hard into green hydrogen in the coming years. So I
Makes
think this is
sense.
a space to watch out for if you're a budding entrepreneur who wants to get into renewable energy. Look up the hydrogen policy, read up on it, figure out how you can contribute.
Yeah.
I'm not saying tomorrow go and set up a green hydrogen plant. That's going to take a lot of money, capital, and resources.
Yeah.
But try and become a service provider. Try and become someone who can help in transmission. Try and become someone who can connect renewable energy producers and green hydrogen producers. It's a sunrise sector, to be honest, and you if you're thinking, you should get into this.
Absolutely. Makes sense.